Well, hello everyone, and thank you for tuning in. Another 2-minute tutorial for executors and administrators, sometimes called estate trustees. I've got my dog whining here in the background, begging for some attention, but I'll be just a few minutes. So, if you've been appointed the executor of an estate, it's important that you properly account for all of the assets that are in the estate, all of the expenses that are incurred, and all of the estate liabilities. In a more complex estate, usually a will give the executor or the estate trustee the authority to hire professionals like accountants if that's necessary. And again, I don't know if I'd hire an accountant if it was not a substantial estate, but at a minimum, a bookkeeper to keep track of what's going in, what's coming in, what's going out, and so on. You need to satisfy the beneficiaries that the estate has been properly handled. And if you can't account for it, the beneficiaries are going to smell a rat, and they might be looking to you for any losses suffered by the estate while it's under your administration. So it's very important to account properly for all assets, liabilities, income, and expenses. You need a balance sheet just like any business would. And at the end of the day, you're going to need a release from those beneficiaries, and they're going to be reluctant to provide you with that release, and the court will be reluctant to provide you with that release unless a proper accounting has been done. So keep track. Don't let matters fall into arrears because it's hard to remember sometimes. So keep your accounts contemporaneously with the income as it comes in, the expenses as disbursements are made, and that way you can provide the beneficiaries and the court with a proper accounting. Now, if you need more information, I've got the link to my website in the description below. There's a wealth of information there. Give you some tips on how to properly manage an estate if you're an executor or an administrator. That's all I wanted to say for today. Thank you for tuning in, and hope you've obtained some value from this content. Bye for now.